You're too big for your milk. You just get your water and your grain and your hay now. Yep, you're gonna go outside in the big pen soon. should be doing too. I don't know why you're afraid of the sunshine. No, he's not done yet. Stop it. I need to check your bed. Does your bed need changed yet? No, it's still dry. Petunia, you're a long story. I didn't know if I wanted to tell stories today. Not really in a mood for talking, yet still not really in a mood to be alone. So I thought I would film me planting some flowers and herbs, brighten up the trailer a little bit. And if you end up in the background, people are going to wonder why there's a cow sitting in the backyard. If it were any other cow, I probably wouldn't explain. It's been at least 3 days now that you've been down. You're not getting any better. Despite everything me and Farmer Joe been doing for you out here, moving you around, trying to get you to walk, and you're not walking, you're not even trying. And the farm vet says it's time to do the right thing, and that it's the only thing that can be done. It's been at least 3 years since you've been here, not at the dairy farm. So it's been at least 3 years since Farmer Joe decided that he needed to go work down the road at the weed farm in order to pay for his family dairy farm. Which is why I came here from down the road. What? It's been 10 years? Probably more like 12 when I think about it. Oh, I had dreams. I had high hopes. And he said his number one dream was, and always will be, keep his family dairy farm going. That sounded good to me. So we hooked up and we did everything together around the farm, everything. And the milk checks weren't paying for everything. And he had to go down the road and become the manager of the weed farm. And I said, hey, that's cool. I like weed. He's like, no, it's not going to be cool. It's going to be hard. He said, I'm basically going to have to live there. I didn't believe him. But he was right. And I said, how are we going to keep doing this? When I see you for like 5 minutes a day. And there's always the cattle between us. Because when he's here, when he's not at the weed farm, he's got to do all the things with the cattle that I can't do during the day. We were busy before all that, before he was gone all the time. And then he got that job, and we didn't even have time to mow the lawn. Just the front yard. Excuse me. People around here don't really judge each other for being trashy, but we do gotta mow the front yard. But the backyard, he was like, hey, I got a great idea. Let's just bring down the friendliest calf from the farm, recently weaned, and she'll mow the lawn. And that was you. You were abnormally friendly. And your brother, John Snow White, he couldn't have imagined his luck when he hurt his foot and it got deformed and he couldn't walk good on it despite our best efforts to patch it back up. And you couldn't be down here in the yard all by yourself all day. I mean, I was in and out playing with you, but you needed a partner, so we brought Brother John down here and it was great. And it was just for the season, because you guys grew fast and got too big for your chains. And I said, Farmer Joe, this is a bad idea. I'm going to get too attached to our lawnmowers. It's going to be time to take her back to the dairy farm, and it's not a bad life being a milk cow. You got at least a good 7 years, maybe 10. But still, it could be better. You deserve more than that. And Brother John, no way I could ever send him off to the slaughterhouse. So Farmer Joe agreed. The best idea was to just put you in the beef field out back and you can hang out with that herd forever. We had dozens and dozens upon dozens of other cattle to hang out with, and you still like to stick by Brother John's side. Go out there every day to check on everyone, and you're the only one that runs up to me, and you're the only one that follows me back up to the house. You've always been special, Petunia. And when Farmer Joe went off to the weed farm, it was you who kept me entertained in the backyard. And then it's just a few more steps to your field in the back. You have never been far. I thought maybe you ate something that you weren't supposed to out there. You were fine. Saw you a few days ago, you were fine, and then Farmer Joe went out that night and you suddenly weren't. And he said what probably happened was the bull jumped on you and broke your hip. Maybe dislocated it, maybe just strained it. So we'll put you here back in the yard and see what happens. I don't know how many more days I can convince him to wait and see if you'll get up again. time to bring new lawnmowers down to the yard. We were supposed to do that weeks ago. Farmer Joe gets back from the weed farm and he goes straight to the dairy farm and he has to milk and feed everybody their bales and do all sorts of other stuff. And he keeps saying tomorrow's going to be the day we bring more lawnmowers to the yard. I don't want them. If this farm life has taught me one thing, it's really, really, really taught me that you never know what tomorrow's gonna hold. No promises, so don't get attached. I gotta keep her moving. It is what it is. Maybe someday I'll find a greener pasture too. But today there's nobody else here but me. To milk the cows, feed the calves, at least in the mornings, and keep an eye on the beef herd. So I'm gonna go walk out back. I'm going to talk to Brother John for you. And then I'll be back and you can watch me plant some flowers. How about that?